Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a good Monday so far. Today we're going to be looking at this late week possible winter storm we have. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and comment. Yeah, I'm going to get started in this video, or with this weather relations video. I don't know why I named it that, sounds stupid, but yeah. So currently we have a few storms in the west. We don't really have a defined low pressure system, but we have a cold front hitting the west coast, and we have some snow showers in the higher elevations. So if that, and we do have some snow showers tomorrow morning around the Four Corners, and rain showers in the lower elevations probably. But Tuesday afternoon, this moves a little bit further to the east. We see a lot more snow in the northwest. Then starting Tuesday evening, we start to see this move out into the plains a little bit. We see we see some showers through the panhandles of Texas and Oklahoma, up through Kansas, and snow on the north end of that. So I'll be honest, I see a lot of rain off the coast of Florida, Georgia, South Carolina also, but we do see a lot of it's pretty active across the west coast. And then Wednesday morning we see it. It's not really defined, like really good defined, but we do see some weaker showers rising up all the way in southern Minnesota, and snow on the eastern edge of that. So, and some freezing rain down through Arkansas. We do see in the eastern edge of that. And then Wednesday afternoon we see pretty much the same deal, although it's moving a little bit further to the east. And we do see our low pressure now in northern Texas. Wednesday evening, we see now it's starting to get a little bit more, not really more form, but we do see more snow in the north edge of it. And still some sleet mixing in for portions of northwestern Arkansas through central Missouri, potentially. And we see some stronger rain showers towards southern Texas. And then Thursday morning, this is not really going to be a major winter storm yet. This is not even going to be a major winter storm probably, but we do have a little bit of a snow band on the backside of this up in Nebraska and South Dakota, but we do see freezing rain across portions of Illinois. And down here we see the rain. We have a high pressure right here, not extremely strong, and it's going to be out bringing some cold air in, but not too much yet. And then this is Thursday afternoon. We see it still going a little bit further to the north. Not really any major snowfall. This is snowfall being mixed in. It's going to be light snowfall, hardly any accumulation. But we see that in portions of Iowa now, in Illinois, now even Michigan. So as we start to go into Thursday evening, we do start to see a little bit of a bigger area of snowfall in Nebraska, Iowa, down to Kansas City. We start to see it forming on the back edge where we would normally see it. We have a low pressure right here. Start to see it forming back here, where it's colder. We still see some showers, probably maybe even a rumble of thunder down in Mississippi, but I don't think this is not going to probably be a big severe weather outbreak, because this is not going to do that. But we do see some snowfall for a little bit of Illinois still in Michigan, right there. And then Friday morning we start to see it getting a little bit better. It's at 1,012 millibars, and we see decent trough, not really too far south though, and it's not riding the trough either, so that's why it's one of the reasons why it's not super strong. But we have this snowfall right here across Kansas City up to Iowa and to southern Minnesota, into central Minnesota actually. Most of Wisconsin you get some snow, and northern Illinois we'll see that, just some rain on the north edge. But we even see some sleet for portions of Tennessee, northern Georgia Friday morning. And then Saturday, why did I skip so much? This is Friday evening now. We see a pretty good band of snow across Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, and southern Michigan right there. And then we start to see us moving north into the northeast there. It's pretty cold. It's below freezing in some areas. We start to see a pretty good snow band happening in Pennsylvania and New York. And we see that this is going to be when the big deal actually starts. We see heavy snow across the northeast. And we see that would probably happen between about the 25th to 26th. Timing's a little bit off, but we'll look at the European model with this too. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go out to Friday. So the European model says there could be a little bit more snow across Missouri. Look at that moderate snowfall for much of Missouri right there. But there could be a potential for some southern wintry weather in this area right here. So we'll have to see about that. I actually like that area, but we'll have to see about that, because the European model says there's going to be some snow in the mountains, and on the backside we could see there could be some snow. And then we see this moves into the northeast, European model goes a lot lighter with the snowfall totals. We see the GFS model was saying like it's going to bring a lot of snow, but the European model, let's take a look at that. The European model does not say that. It says there's going to be like little bands of snowfall. So we can go ahead and take a look at the snowfall with this here. Total snowfall. So the GFS with this storm system says there's going to be about there we go. It says there could be about 7 to 11, maybe upwards of 15 inches for portions of Connecticut, southern New Hampshire, southern Vermont, across the Northeast and the Midwest. You could get 1 to 3 inches, maybe if you do get stuck under that snow. Any of the snow mixing in, then it'll probably melt away if the rain comes back. But the West Coast is going to be getting a lot of snow in the mountains, but Northeast could get a lot of snow too. But one of these models is going to change here, but we don't know which one it is yet. But let's take a look at the European model and see what it's saying for snowfall. All right, so is that it? Yeah, that's it. All right, so this is the European model's snowfall. We do have a lot across the West, like 37 inches in the mountains, but the Midwest, the European model has a lot more snow across that area, a little bit more snow across that area. 4 inches, Kansas City 5 inches, 6 inches, up to Wisconsin about 7 inches, Iowa 5, Northern Illinois 4. But then it has them pretty significant actually in the mountains. 8 inches right there. Northern Georgia about 3 maybe in the mountains. So, but then in the Northeast, it's not going to hardly get anything. Where I said there could be 15 inches, it's 3 inches in the European model and 8 inches. So, what I would keep it with, I would say that if this with the system, there's an okay chance of it being around 8 inches. I keep it pretty slim right now because this is still pretty far out. It's about a week out, but you're going to be looking at this. And you see, it has greater snowfall totals across the Midwest. But next, we're going to be looking at sort of the long term, I guess. Not really the long term. We're just going to be looking at the Climate Prediction Center and seeing what they're saying about the precip and temperature forecast. So the Climate Prediction Center for the 25th to the 29th, they have it for the whole country pretty warm, other than maybe a normal area in Colorado and Wyoming right there. And for the Southeast, it may be a little bit normal temperatures, but below normal precipitation for the Southeast, portions of European Michigan and Montana, into North Dakota and Wyoming right there. And we just see above average pretty much everywhere else. So, yeah, but Alaska's going to be very below average. So, then for the 8 to 14 day outlook, January 27th to February 2nd, we started to see some below average areas in Florida, Arizona, and New Mexico. It's still pretty above average. East Coast will be below average. West will have some below average, and central and northwest areas will have above average precipitation. And Alaska will have below average temperatures. So, let's take a look at 3 to 4. So this is pretty much for the first half of February right here. So, in the first half of February, the East Coast is supposed to be below average. The West Coast is supposed to be above average. So, I hope that does happen because I want cold temperatures. I've already been outside this morning. It's 27. So, that's one of the coldest nights of the year so far. But we do see above average precipitation for the Southeast, below average for, I guess that would be, I don't know what they call it, Northeast and portions of the Midwest into the to the Southern Plains right there. So we can sort of predict where the jet stream is. It's probably like this, the jet stream. So, yeah. Because then if you're in the middle of a trough, sometimes you don't get rain, a lot of rain. Then if you're in the middle of a ridge, you don't get rain. So, yeah, but let's take a look at 1 month outlook for February. Below average temperatures pretty much for the north, and above average for portions of the south. But even south will be normal or below average, so that's good. And then above average precipitation for the southeast, above average for portions of Montana, Wyoming, into Colorado, and below average for the Midwest. And then below average for California and the west states. Look at this: temp, precip, snow, wind. No, nothing really happening. 3 month outlook: February, March, April. We see jet stream will be like this most of the time. So that would mean there's going to be some severe weather. Some people are predicting this severe weather season will be above average. I mean, I agree. I think it's going to be above average. But yeah, I'll wrap up this video. I hope you guys will consider subscribing, or please hit the subscribe button. Because most of my subscribers are not even subscribed, or most of my viewers are not subscribed. Sorry, but yeah, I'd really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Monday. I'll be posting tomorrow, probably. And yes.